Hey guys, today's video is going to be a tutorial inspired by Mila Kunis. My sister actually sent me a picture of Mila Kunis and wanted me to recreate the look, try to do it a little bit more wearable. So that's what I did. I had it on all day because when I recorded this tutorial earlier, my camera died and I wasn't able to record the intro. So this is like a couple hours later, about like 6 hours later. This is what the look still looks like. Anyway, if you want to see how to get this look, keep on watching, and at the end it cuts off because my battery dies, but you get to see everything. I just don't get to say farewell properly. So keep on watching to see how to get this look. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Nars Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base, and I'm going to apply it all over my lid. So just a thin layer, like I said in my favorites video. And then blend it out and bring the extra to the bottom lash line. For our lid color, we're going to use Nars Mekong eyeshadow. Dark. And I'm just going to use a flat shader brush. I'm using the MAC 239. And I'm just going to pack this onto my lid. Now, you don't want to bring this color too in like towards the tear duct area because then it's really going to close out your eyes. So try to take your brush and blend it inwards like that. And don't bring it out, just keep it to the ends of the eye and that's it. So you're basically just going to have this all over your lid like that. I'm going to take a matte black. You could take any matte black. I'm using Carbon by MAC. It's just a matte black color. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to take it on my blending brush. I'm using a 217 by MAC, and I'm just going to apply this in the outer V area. So you're just going to want to start blending onto the outer corner. Remember, wherever you place your brush first is where you're going to get the most color. So I want the most color out here. So I'm starting to work the color in there first. And I'm also not bringing the color high at all, really. So you want to be careful as to keeping it low and in the outer V. I'm going to take Texture by MAC. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because it's dirty, but this is Texture. It's just a really nice, like, orangey, brownish color. One of my favorite, like, blending, you know, transition colors. I'm taking it on my MAC 224 brush, which is just a bigger blending brush, and I'm going to use that to blend out the carbon. In the picture, it looks like Mila has like kind of like this orangey effect, and it's not too noticeable, but it is there. Now I want there to be just a little bit more of a blackness towards the outer corner, so I'm going to go in with that black color. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. And I'm going to concentrate it even more into the outer corner. Again, the way to make this look wearable is by keeping all the dark colors low onto the lid and not bringing them high at all. Back with Texture and that fluffy brush and blend that out. Now for my highlight, she seems to have not a shimmery highlight at all, which I prefer actually. So from this NYC palette, this is called Union Square. It's the Union Square palette. I'm using the matte color, but you could just use any matte shade, but I'm using this color right here, and I'm using it on my e.l.f. C brush. I'm just going to take a bit of that color, tap off the excess. These NYC colors from this palette are actually really nice quality. So you're going to apply that right onto the brow and blend it into the texture to even bring the color down a little bit further. Make it even more wearable. So we're going to move on to liner, and I'm just using a black, and this is from the pencil that came with the Naked palette. I'm using the black side. And this is 0 by Urban Decay. Look how tiny it is already. I'm going to line the upper waterline and the lower waterline, and then I'll be right back. Okay, now with that matte black Carbon by MAC, I'm going to take my small Swing Akashic brush and take the matte black and set on top of my waterline. And then I'm going to take my MAC 212 brush, which just looks like this. It's this kind of liner type brush. I'm going to take the matte black again and just kind of smudge underneath the lash line. Now this is the part of the look that Mila has really dramatic. Like, she brings this down fairly low, but I'm just doing it kind of at a medium sized line, and I'm not bringing it all the way in. I'm just bringing it right into here and keeping the tear duct area alone, leaving it alone. Then I'm going to take Texture, you know, this color here, and that same 212 brush and put it right underneath where you have the black. And she seems to have in the picture a bit of that orange shade, kind of blending it in. Now I'm taking this color. It's about a Sephora color, and it's called Aspen Summit. I got it a while ago. It's a really nice shimmery white color, and I'm taking it on a small, this is like just a brush from Michaels, and I'm applying it really lightly into this inner corner. She has a little bit of a shimmer there that you can hardly notice, but it does a really nice brightening effect to the eye. So I'm just going to use a gel liner, and this is by Wet n Wild. It's just their black gel liner. I'm going to use my angled Sonia Kashuk brush to apply it. It's an angled brush, and I'm going to keep it very close to the lash line, not dramatic at all. I'm also not winging it out. I'm just, you know, applying the color, and that's it. It doesn't have to be too neat. I'm going to apply mascara to the lower lashes and 2 coats to the upper lashes, re-curl my lashes, and come right back. I'm going to do my brows. Mila's brows are very strong. She has a very strong brow. I want to fill them in a little bit more to give them a little bit more of that, you know, boldness, I guess. So I'm just going to brush through my brow. This Revlon matte shadow, and it's in Rich Sable. It's a really nice matte brown. I'm going to take an angled brush and focus this color right in the inner brow part. And doing quick strokes so that it doesn't look too fake. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of the color and apply it down the tail. I'm going to set that with a brow gel. So that's it for the eyes. I'm going to zoom out to show you what I'm going to put on my cheeks and my lips. So for my cheeks, I'm going to use Nars Orgasm, which looks like this. She doesn't seem to have a lot of shimmer on her cheeks. This does have shimmer on it, but she has a peachiness to her cheeks, which this has. I'm applying this with my Nars number 6 brush. It's just a blush brush. And I'm keeping this color towards the outside of my cheeks. I don't want too much on the apples going on. You want it more towards the outside, away from the eyes. And then on the lips, her lips are so pretty. It has like this peachiness to it, but it's not too peachy, if that makes any sense. I'm trying to find my lipstick. We're using Jazzed, which is a cream sheen. Came out last summer. Sorry, it's limited edition. It's like a really nice milky-ish peachy coral color. And I'm just going to lightly put this on my lips, very lightly. And then to get it even more light, I'm blending it in with my finger. And then for a little bit of gloss in the center of the lips, I'm going to be using Coral Reef by Revlon. Just going to apply the littlest amount right into the center. So that's it. That's the look. I hope you guys enjoy it. Just a little bit more of a wearable way to wear a pretty dramatic look.